unless he needs something. He reached out a couple of weeks ago and he said, Brian, I want to introduce you to, this guy, Josh Adder from William Blair. They're a financial analyst. He's very familiar with our industry. And we need to get some financial, analysts kind of writing about the company. So please, can I introduce him to you?
Yeah.
I met with him. I gave him the pitch. Azar met with him, this morning actually. And that was we spent half of the meeting talking about Pure. And that was exactly the way I described it. I said, Pure is the leader in terabyte scale. We are the leader in petabyte scale. It's a 10x difference. And that's, but the way that I positioned it for him is that in order for Pure to survive and get their unit economics the finances of the company under control, they have to come into this market. They have to come into petabyte scale and stop doing these singles and doubles, average deal size 66,000 versus ours, which is 600 and something thousand, in order to get their things under control. And then here's all the reasons why they will bankrupt themselves if they try to do that.
Got it.
And
those are barriers to entry.
Right. And he asked me for a killer piece of data, and it kills me that we don't have this. He said, what's your win-loss ratio versus Pure? And I was embarrassed that we don't even track that.
Wow. Oh my God. So when I've heard 56%, it's bullshit. It's not a real number.
Which 56?
I heard that our win-loss ratio overall was 56% globally.
It sounds so. The last time that I did this analysis was about a year ago, and it was the most simple calculation possible. I took the sum of closed won revenue divided by either pipeline or closed won plus closed lost, either one of those two, and I got 45%.
Okay.
But that was
which is still extremely healthy.
Yeah, my understanding is that's pretty good. But getting back to Adder's line of question to me.
Yeah.
He said, I bet if you slice that to petabyte only and above, or only to Pure, he goes, I bet it'd be much higher.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
So anyway,
and Brian, why would we not only view it in the petabyte or higher? Tell me how, in your mind, how important is, so I think it was Aaron that I was talking to who said, Mark, just remember, we have across Europe, 200, 400 terabyte clients, and I don't want to do any messaging that's going to scare them away. And I said, that's simple. They're going to be the ones that are growing. If they're not growing and planning for the future, they're probably not good clients. But do you have any, the question is, why would we not only frame that in terms of the multi-petabyte market? That's our market, right?
Right. So I call this broad category of thinking and brainstorming, what I call it the category question.
Yeah. Yeah.
It seems that every single startup, not just storage companies, but every single tech startup follows this same marketing playbook. Number one, they become founded. Number two, they build a product. Number three, they fabricate a new market category and declare themselves as the leader of this category. And some of them, it gets enough traction that the analysts start picking it up and that becomes common wisdom. And then the rest of them, just fail to get traction or whatever. It doesn't. So we've been talking for 5 years about what is the category. And, it's become this Gordian knot of just like, there's all flash array versus hybrid. So should we own the hybrid and say, okay, we're the the world leader in